Okay, time to qualify. What a hack. Okay, welcome to Monday night Eternity Truck Series. Tonight we'll be doing 50 laps here at beautiful World Wide Technology Raceway, formerly known as Gateway. Damage is off, 50% fuel, so you'll need one pit stop. Black flags are on, and let's have some fun. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Good luck, everybody.
All right, as the field lines up here, let's get a look at our race info. My mic might have been muted. I just looked over and it was muted, so let's go ahead and get in on our leader there as everybody starts to line up.
Something happened to Lee?
And there we go. Okay.
He likes to be fashionably late.
So if my mic was muted, I apologize. This is the Eternity Truck Series for Racing for
Make it all into
Motorsports.
you know.
The verse of the day is Psalms 25:5.
There we go.
Lead me in your truth and
I
teach me,
in my cheat codes.
for you are the God of my salvation. On you I wait all the day. I want to thank Michael Baker for supplying verses every day in our Discord.
I don't even care that
really
he uses
appreciated that. Got a 78-degree temperature.
Me is we don't share it.
Partly cloudy with a 2-mile-per-hour wind here.
It's Alt F4 if you press it right now.
You see as the drivers are starting to chat it up, get ready for the race here. This track is about 1.25 miles, about a mile and a quarter. You see it's an oblong oval here. Let's get a look at our lineup. So, start with our leader.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mike. I don't like this place either.
We got number 50 of Mike Weisberg on the pole. Driving a Kellogg's Cornflakes. Followed up by Lee Weatherford, the number 53 Nice. Third place running. Nope, not third place running. Oh my. 1 second here. Apologize. As we go green here, we will get our lineup going with Joe Marks, who's running in third place here. And the number 4 All-American. Got an AI, Joey Logano. Daniel Murphy running 87. Yellow Moza. Ross Chastain, Christopher Bell. So what you'll see here is some AI characters to fill the field. Kyle Larson, Mark Anderson. Driving the 97. Racing for Jesus scheme there. Oh, we had a nasty wreck there. Let's see what happened there.
Ooh, that was a big mess.
Let's see if we can't speed this
up.
Yeah,
that AI is pretty strong.
Let's see what happened here. Lee Weatherford, did he get sideways? I don't believe so. Let's see if we can't figure it out. There, that's where it happened. Okay. So we will stop.
I mean, if they're stronger than Lee, I know that you're strong.
And let's see what kind of got this going here. So we'll get up here and we'll see what happened. All right, get up the track here. Did we start with Lee? Or was it, oh, I believe. I hit the wrong button, guys. I apologize. Let's see if we can get back to the crash. Alright, so that's where we were at. We'll get it this time. And let's get to our number 4. And let's see what kind of happened up here. I want to say that it started with the number 4, Joe Marks.
Well, now they got flow.
Oh no, it started up with the AI characters. And it looks like we had quite the mess going there. Wow. And that's what started it right there, is the number 4 and the 122 got hooked up together. See, quite the mess started there. Wow, such a nasty hit there. As the 120, 124, and 105 make it through. And then we had a nice cruncher from the number 12 coming in there. Wow, hard hit. As we get back to the action here, take a look at our leader, Joe Marks. We are going to change our theme because it is having a difficult time here. Alright, let's see. Our current battle boxes, Joe Marks, Lee Weatherford battling it out. I don't want to get back and see how Matthew's doing back here.
Oh, man, got loose.
Running that Jeff Gordon scheme. Running in 7th, 7 seconds back. There's no yellows tonight, so.
I always tell everybody it's safer to be in front of you than behind.
You know, the World Wide Technology Raceway is unique. It's got flat corners, 2 very different ends of the track. It's all about braking points and throttle control. The fuel strategy tonight, though, with 50% fuel loads, pit strategy could be the deciding factor tonight. They might try to stretch it. Others might try to do a short pit. And we can even pull up our pit strategy box here in the bottom right. You can see everybody's got about 8 laps on their pit right now, 9 laps. The yellow, that's their current fuel. It'll go blue once they pit. So we'll be able to see everybody's strategies. You know, the driver battles is going to be side by side, mostly coming in and out of the turns. You're going to have some momentum shifts and clean passes. You might see some inside lines. But even with no damage and no yellows, mistakes still matter. Overdriving the corner here can cost you plenty of seconds to add up fast. And shout out if any drivers' families are watching. Drop mentions like, you know, fans at home, or cheer your driver on in the chat if you like. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Really trying to grow this truck series a little bit bigger here. It's a great group. Well, Matthew's definitely moved up to 6th now. He's coming in and watch this driver. Ooh, that's the overdrive. So he overdrove the turn there. And that's what we're talking about there, is you come in too hot, you're going to overdrive that turn. Let's see if we can get a hearing on his gas pedal there. Let's see if we can hear it. Do you see it? Yeah, so right there. Let's get one more look at that. Let's see when he gets off the throttle. And just did not get off the throttle quick enough. Seems to have recovered. Lost 2 positions. Let's go ahead and get back up to our leaders here. Oh, we got some side-by-side here. As the 53 is coming in on a low turn, he's pushing him up high. What's going to happen here? And he goes, dives in. Let's see. What are we going to see with this here? He's held he held that low line. Number 4 staying in the gas here. He's going to run him up high. 53's running him up high again. Let's go back to that TV1 there. Number 4 is staying committed to the high line, but as the 122 starts to inch his way in, those two are fighting. The 122 has made up a lot of ground here. Side by side still. 4 starts to slide. He's losing his momentum. 53 takes a hold. Lee Weatherford pulls ahead. But Lee Weatherford has also got sideways, and then he pulls out. The number 4 is behind the 122. 53 is in the grasp, but still staying in it.
There. I took care of that.
Joe Marks is now in the lead, getting back in that high line again. Wow, there's some action there. Okay, so the 122 is now pulling ahead. This is definitely a fight. Joey's got about a 1/10 of a second lead. 4's really going to have to push in. Both drivers seem to really lose some momentum as the 53 starts to watch the 4 now. Following that same line, you watch the 53. We're riding on board with Joe Marks right now. As they're going to turn, you're going to hear me get off that gas there. 53's like, I'm going to follow that high line. So it was working for him. He's going to give it a shot. Seems like he wants to set up for that low pass there. Number 4 is really trying to get in there. 53 is really pushing back there. He's going in for a dive. What? High? Did he overdrive? No. The 53 drove in. The 4 went high. And it looks like both are going to get a clean pass in. On the back stretch. And a number 4 wastes no time diving in on the AI of Joey. Pushing him up the track. And now he is wanting 53's bumper. And he is going to chase that down now as we see. Let's see his speed.
I don't think I could drive a go-kart in the infield here.
Let's see. Lee Weatherford is pushing ahead here.
You're having fun back there.
120 into the turn.
Yeah. Bad.
I couldn't tell if he lost some speed there or something happened. You see these drivers
sneaking up behind me.
really start to overdrive turns. And as we watch the leading pack, we got Daniel Murphy's running in 6th place. See, Matthew Lesniewski is running 8th. Mike Weisberg is running 10th, but Mike Weisberg is our fastest lap of the race with a 34.5. So good on him. That's actually quite a bit faster than the rest of. Oh! And the 53 has had enough of Joey as he just puts him right into the wall. Let's get a look at that. He wasted no time with that.
Pick Logano oil?
Completely intentional. Let's get a look here.
He did that himself.
Oh, yeah. Double bump on the bumper. Logano goes for a spin. And the 53 takes off. No hard feelings. As Logano goes clear back to 10th. And we got Mike Weisberg is pitting. So he went in for the pits. Let's take a look at pit lane, see what's going on down there. I don't see anybody in there now. He must have just gotten out. He went a lap down. It was an early pit strategy. It's probably about this time.
He's up here waiting on release.
See if we can't. $50 laps. Okay, so sorry about that. I did not realize that. There we go. You look at your top left. We're on lap 23 of 50. As Lee Weatherford has a pretty decent lead here. Mark sitting behind him, 34.8. And as pit strategy, we'll be getting closer here as we come to the halfway point. We're going to start popping up a little bit more information on your screen. Just keep an eye on the top left. We're going to keep the camera set to exciting. And if anything happens, passes, anything like that, as we got Christopher Bell in the 4. Looks like he's being passed by Daniel Murphy in 87. So 3 of our drivers have made it to the top. We're going to get pit times in. So the last number will be pit times. And it looks like I thought I saw somebody come into pit lane. That's Joe Marks. We got another driver coming in. Let's go ahead and try and get on our pit driver or pit lane. So Mark Anderson coming in the pit. You're gonna see the pit times in red there. Joe Marks. There we go. There's a shot. All right. Came in a little over the halfway mark. Mike Weisberg got a 14.4. Joe Marks a 14.8. Mark Anderson also with a 14.8. As we got Daniel Murphy coming in now. So now our pit lane is starting to get a little busier. I want to say I saw he's in the pits now. The number yellow, or the yellow, 87, I believe. Yeah, 87. And we got Ross Chastain coming in the pit. Number 4, trying to get around Christopher Bell here. See our leader. Trying to work our way back up with all the pits here. So Matthew Lesniewski decided to pit with the AI. So let's see how this works out for him. Looks like Joey Logano and Ross Chastain only had a 6.9, a 7.8 pit time. He gets ready to take off out of pit here. Watching the 105. Looks like we had Lee Weatherford in there. He came into pit. Weatherford ran 29 laps before pitting, so we'll see how this cycles out. Back to number 50 of the Kellogg's. Mike Weisberg has made his way back up now. He pitted on lap 19. Weatherford pitted on 29, so we'll see as these two go in. Seems like Mike tends to drive that corner a little too much going in. You can see a little bit sideways. See pit times there. We're going to pull that off now. Top speeds here, but we can go gap and interval. There we go. Okay. This is a side-by-side battle again. First we had Joe up there, before, and he's back there. Not far off. Mike Weisberg was in 10th with our fastest lap. And now he's made his way back up to the front. And we're coming down to the final few laps here as we enter into the 30s. You know, fuel strategy and tire wear, they're going to decide this one. Who's saved enough? Who's pushing us to the edge? Patience pay off. Oh! A little touch there, but with damage off, he should be able to come back up and make that.
Uh-oh. Headset blacked out.
So now the number 4 is going to be trying to take a shot at Lee Weatherford. Weatherford has been fighting off one after the other.
Just got the new one today for $80, and apparently that's not the problem. I believe it was a problem, but not all of it.
One thing we got to see here as they go in, turns 1 and 2 are tighter. Let me just pull up the track map for you here.
Yeah, I just lost left eye, now right eye.
We see there's a 53 there.
Yeah, I'm parking it.
Mike, seems like someone was having technical difficulties. Mike Weisberg, yep, straight to the pits. I think he's racing on VR there. Such a bummer. He had such a good run. There's some door-to-door racing there. Lee Weatherford. Looks like it's going to be Joe if Joe doesn't overdrive that corner. And what I was going to say was turns 1 and 2 are tighter and more banked than turns 3 and 4. So the drivers really have to adjust their braking and throttle every lap. This track is hosted.
Thinking it must be
Oh,
a video
53
card
just
problem at this point.
105 just terribly into each other.
Whoa, what was that?
What seemed to happen
I
here?
don't know. Larson just stopped, like fully stopped on the straightaway.
Yeah, 105 just slowed down. Completely coming to a break.
Yeah, he
Not
did me the same way.
sure what happened there as the 4 and them go by. It's interesting. So that did some damage to Lee. Number 53 Nice. Daniel Murphy has now made his way to the front. In that 87, we might see an underdog here. 38. It's going to be coming down to 10 laps here. Let's go ahead and get our battle box up. Bottom right. Can't get
Inside.
Alright, so our battle for first in the bottom right here. So we got Daniel Murphy with 1 second lead, 10 laps to go. He's really popped out of nowhere there. Lee Weatherford in second, Joe Marks in third. 2 AIs in fourth and fifth, and Mark Anderson in sixth. Matthew Lesniewski is in ninth, running at number 12. Really not that far off, though. Not sure what's William Byron's intervals are really out of whack there. And then not sure what happened with Kyle Larson as he went a lap down. As we stay on the action here. Really just doesn't need to overdrive it. That's really what it's going to come down to, but Lee wants it. As we see there, that's the bumper camera of Daniel Murphy. He's got Lee right on him. Let's go ahead and see what Lee's working with here. As Lee's trying to go for the pass, loses a little slip there. A little slip. Side by side. Lap 43 of 50. He's going to take that inside line. Is Lee going to decide to go inside, or is he going to stay on that top line? Oh, Daniel Murphy went in for a quick. Lee Weatherford, 53, went in for a quick dive as Daniel Murphy dives down low again. The thing to watch with Murphy is his tires are a bit sketchy. Let's see, as Murphy's running on. Yeah, Murphy pitted on lap 26. Weatherford pitted on lap 29. So Weatherford's got the fresher car right now. Lap 44. As they get past the 105. 53 is really on that bumper. He tries to go for it again. Sure, here. There you see that slide. There's that slide again. Weatherford's struggling with that. Is he gonna go high? Let's see that. You might see the slide coming out of the turn again here. No slide. What is he doing? This is the tighter turn here. You got to get more brake. In the last couple of laps, the 53 has slid coming out of this turn. Never see it again. A little slide. It's coming up on the bumper. And he wanted it at that time.
Here comes your buddy.
We're on the lap 47. These two are exchanging punches. That low line has been a little dangerous. Not so much in turn 1 and 2, but they're definitely going to fight for it. But 1 and 2 is where we might see some mishaps occur here. Watch them as they go in. This is going to be the deciding factor these last couple of laps, is who's going to be in the gas coming out of this turn. Keep your eye on that 53 there. A little bit of a slip there, but seems to have it. Really worked to his advantage there. As the 87 dives back in though. 87 seems to really have a handle on turns 3 and 4. But not clear there. Found a white flag here soon. We might be on the white flag actually. And this is where it happens, guys. Daniel Murphy dives in. Lee Weatherford holds his line. Number 87 is trying to stay in the gas. He's in front of him. They are side by side. White flag is out. .53 is diving in again. Okay, here we go. Number 87, he's going to try and hold that line one more time. He thinks he's got the speed to do it. 53 is holding that low line, but 53 has pinched him off as he defends, and 53 takes it. Lee Weatherford is tonight's winner. The Eternity Truck Series.
Good win, Lee.
It's a close one. Will we see a burnout? Almost saw him get head-on collision. And no burnout.
He was just playing with me the whole time.
You know it.
Didn't have a chance.
All right, everybody. We want to thank you for coming out. That's the Eternity Truck Series. We hope to do some more of these in the future. Get some more drivers. Thanks for tuning in.